Hey, haven't seen you guys in a while. I know it's been a week or two or something since I did the last live. But been just doing some planning on my own and figuring out what I'm trying to do here, going to Winnipeg. As you can see, like right here, I think. And if you haven't joined the group, if you're in the east, heading west to go to Winnipeg, should probably join this group right here, because they'll have all the info for you if you are headed that way come February. I know I'm getting excited. I just booked my hotel room last night for Thunder Bay. I know I've never been actually past North Bay, I think. I might have been to Sudbury before, but I don't really remember. So I'm real excited to go see that part of the country. I've never actually been anywhere west, really, or east, to be honest with you. I'm looking real forward to it, and the more info comes out, the better it's sounding. I know we're stopping for the first night on 14th, I think, in Sault Ste. Marie, and obviously I've never even been that far, so that'll be awesome. I'm going to sleep in the car the first night. I know there's a place to stay, but got to get used to sleeping in the car anyway. When I get there, I'm sleeping in the car. She's going to be a cold one, but that's all right. It'll be a story to tell later to my kid, right? Yeah. I'm just excited to go. I can't wait. I booked my hotel in Thunder Bay, and I'm hoping that we go from Sault Ste. Marie to Thunder Bay real quick so that I can, get there a lot faster anyway, or so I can see a lot of Thunder Bay. That would be friggin' awesome. Sorry, I'm just trying to get get the chat to come up to see if anybody was coming, and I forgot to add that to the app or whatever. So, yeah, there we go. So yeah, a lot of big news, a lot of people talking crap about going there, but that's alright. They're allowed to do whatever they want to. They're, free to say whatever they want, and they can go anywhere they want. That's fine. I don't mind. And people saying it's a waste of time, waste of this, waste of that. I don't know. To me, it's freedom, and I want to go see more of Canada. I love this country, and everything I've heard about from going to go west is beautiful. Northern Ontario, I've seen pictures, it's amazing. And to go with a whole group of like-minded people at the same time sounds friggin' awesome to me. So that's the main reason, but obviously the unity, I want to go for the celebration. There's going to be a big, a big gathering there, and to be invited to it sounds awesome to me. So I can't wait to be a part of this next convoy. It's going to be awesome. And I know we're not supposed to call it the Freedom, nothing to do with freedom, because I guess it's not, and that's fine. I can respect that. So it is the World Unity Tour, or World Unity Convoy, whichever. And that's fine too. I love the idea of the world unity, everybody coming together in one place for peace, and a celebration. Whether or not it gets anything done politically is not really the point. So the point is to, go meet fellow Canadians, meet them face to face, the people you've been talking to for the last year. All your Facebook groups and all your new friends, those people you've been talking to. That's why I'm going to Winnipeg, to go meet some of those people. It should be friggin' awesome. I can't wait. So excited. But yeah, if you are headed to Winnipeg, obviously, make sure you join this group here, because they're going to tell you all the info that is coming out, the routes, where we're stopping at night, the different convoys we're picking up, everything. So definitely talk to them or whatever. Just keep an eye out for their next posts or whatever. Yeah, I'm excited to go. This is gonna be awesome. Headed west across Ontario anyway. Even just to see Northern Ontario is gonna be amazing. Honestly, I can't wait. And yeah. I'd love to go back to Ottawa too, but with Bill 100 there in Ontario, last year I know they stopped me from parking anywhere near downtown, so this year I'm sure you're not going to be able to park anywhere with your car. And now I'm not ragging on anybody who's going there. If you have a way to get into Ottawa and stay there for the weekend or do any of that, that's awesome, man. And I applaud it. It was amazing last year. This year I think I want to see something else. I went to Ottawa 3 times during the convoy, and I went to Ottawa a bunch of times after that. I've been all over, like, to Niagara Falls, North Bay, to, Sunderland, to, I don't know, Mississauga, Toronto. I've been all over doing these rallies and stuff, and it's been amazing. It's fun. I started out by going to Toronto because everybody was, in the beginning of the nonsense, everybody was treating the kid like, he had the plague, so we went to the first the first Freedom March rally in Toronto there. It was actually really huge. It's probably the first video in my Freedom Rallies thing on my YouTube, the playlist or whatever. Cush Mason anyway, right there. But it's on there. The first time we went there, it was amazing. The people were giving him hugs. He was running up, talking to everybody. Everybody had, all the love in the world for the kid, and that was amazing to me. And since then, we love doing these things. It's fun to meet these people. These are the people that you want to meet out in Canada. These are your friends, your family, these are all your fellow Canadians. These are the people you want to talk to. It's nothing but fun going to these things, so... And hopefully, we can think of a plan when we talk face to face. Hi Ruth, how are you? When we talk face to face, it's fun to, that's when you can make a plan and do different things. So, oh yeah, I know. I know there's gonna be amazing meets. Like the last one, Mississauga, was awesome. I don't care who, who talks crap about that. That was fun as hell. We went out there. Everybody was. It was waking up a lot of people, I think. A lot of people turned angry to smiles to laughing, some of the ladies were out there just having a great time, running into the cars and telling them about things that they don't hear every day. These people listen to the news and they're told the same things over and over and over again. And it's very easy to understand why, if you're told things over and over and you don't listen to the other side, and you don't want to hear that you've been wrong for 2 years or 3 years or whatever it is, it's very easy to understand why you don't want to listen to that. You can't yell at people and give them shit and this or that. You gotta have some humor with it. If you have humor with it, humor breaks all that kind of tension, If you can make them laugh, it's the best way to try to get them to come over to our side, Yeah, you're coming to Winnipeg, Ruth? That'll be awesome, eh? I'm so excited. I know I booked the room. I know if I was thinking only TJ was coming. Actually, I kind of feel like a dick saying this now, but I booked a hotel room. I was thinking I was doing good. I had an extra bed there for TJ, but now if you're coming too, it's gonna be figured I feel like a dick. But oh well. We'll figure that out, I'm sure. Definitely. But yeah, Queen's Park Monday, slow roll. Yeah, I went to Queen's Park. I did about 3 laps, and then honestly, I just couldn't stay anymore. I didn't plan to go driving around for that long, and I do support it 100%. But I booked the room. Yeah, I do. Sorry, I'll finish that. I do support that 100%. What they did in Toronto. At Queen's Park, and I went there. I did the convoy all the way there with them. You'll see me in the videos, my red escape. I was there with them. I did about 3 laps around Queen's Park, and then I just went home because I didn't really have the gas to keep doing any more laps, although I do support what they did. And Melissa's a friend of mine. It was really cool. I met her in Pickering, and I went from there up to Toronto. So I was there, but yeah, they definitely hurt us. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was honking around. I was there. I was the red escape with the big Canada flag on the back. But yeah, where'd you book a room for? Oh, I booked the room in Thunder Bay at the Super 8 because the post came out. If you look, I forget his name now, Steven, I think. On this group right here, if you look there, you'll find the last post that Steven made this morning. There was a whole bunch of details in there explaining like our first 2 or 3 stops. First 2 anyway, Sault Ste. Marie and then Thunder Bay, and then I'm pretty sure Winnipeg after that. So I know the Sault Ste. Marie one, we have a very gracious person gonna give us accommodations, so we're gonna need a thick sleeping bag for that one. Oh, did you book a room in Winnipeg? No, I'm not booking a room in Winnipeg. I'm gonna tough it out, sleep in the car. I know, sounds crazy, but I've done minus 40 before, and it's brutal, but it's doable. I'm gonna bring lots of blankets, and I'm gonna have backups. Hopefully I'll buy one of them Milwaukee heated jackets, because I got a bunch of Milwaukee batteries. So I'm gonna bring that. And I'm gonna keep warm. That's why I wanted to get the hotel room in Thunder Bay, because that'll be the second night. So when we leave Thunder Bay, I take a nice shower in the morning, and then, that'll be already the second night. I'll sleep in the car the night before, the drive all day, and then I'm hoping that we get to Thunder Bay kind of earlier. That way I can go and venture around a little bit. I want to get a bunch of video, maybe do a ton of lives while I'm driving or something if people want to see it. I don't know, we'll see. I'm definitely going to be bringing my GoPros and filming everything, and then when I get home I'll have to make a video. But I want to buy a bunch of those little SD cards too, because I only really have a couple and they only hold like 4 or 5 hours at a time, so definitely want to buy a few more of those. And then yeah, I'm gonna have to start packing up. I got a generator that I'm gonna bring, my dad's little tiny generator that I'm gonna throw on the back of the car, and I'll bring a little tiny heater if I actually needed it, but I don't think I will. And about 10 blankets, sleeping bags, all that stuff. I don't really eat much because if anybody knows, about 10 years back I had my jaw broken, so I don't really eat too much solid food. Anyway, I'm kind of used to a friggin' liquid diet for the most part. So I'll be bringing a lot of Ensures, throwing them in a cooler, and hopefully maybe put some hot paws in that cooler so they don't freeze up on me. Because that'll suck. But other than that, I think it'll be fine. It's like I'll make a little igloo out of my car, and it'll be fantastic. I can't wait. I love the cold. I don't mind the cold one speck. I got a parka, sleeping, friggin' snow pants and parka and everything else if I actually need to get warm at night, right? And throw some hot paws and my heated jacket and a sleeping bag with me, and I'll be fine. You find me frozen in there in the morning. No, I'm joking. I'll be fine. I've done, back when I was a kid, Bancroft used to be a lot colder than it is, obviously. And it would hit minus 35, minus 40, regularly. And that's without the wind chill. It was cold. So, and I was probably 9 or 10 back then, and I had no problem sleeping in the cold. It was, you get used to it. It's not bad. I remember breathing, you could still see your breath in the friggin' cabin we were staying in. Been through there 4 years in a row. Phone while driving through. Yeah, there's probably going to be lots of those because I got shitty reception anyway with my phone. It's Freedom, so I only get during in the city and whatever. That's the only time I get good signal. I'm not big on the lives anyway, as you can tell. This is only my 11th one of doing this anyway. And to be honest, it's more to, like I said, I wanted to practice talking to the camera. Obviously, I like to get my 2 cents out too. If people want to listen, that's cool too. Everybody wants to get their 2 cents out, right? That's why it's my thoughts from my shed. But also, I want to practice talking to the camera more because I have, for my YouTube channel, that I started a long time ago. I want to start. It's mostly just off road and like boating and stuff like that with the family and traveling. And I'd love to bring the family to Winnipeg, but I think it's going to be too cold for a 7-year-old, and there's too many I don't knows when it comes to the destination and where we're staying and how long we're going to be in the car and this and that. So I won't be never slept it. No, I've never slept outside in the cold. No, in the car. When we went to Ottawa the one night when I brought my son, it was minus 23, and we slept in the car. I gave him all the blankets, so I had one sleeping bag. So I did freeze that night. But he was perfectly fine. He slept like a freaking baby all night. And, yeah, I was a little cool on me. But I know better now. I got to bundle up, that's all. Because I know he was fine. Guy snored all night. It was great. But it's too cold to bring them anyway. So, yeah, the YouTube is mostly I just want to travel around, do fun shit with the family. I love doing off-road stuff and boating and stuff like that. So that's what the whole channel was about, and I mostly just want to get used to talking to the camera as if there's a crowd standing behind the camera, right? This is pretty weird. I don't know. This is my shed, so I'm literally sitting in a box. Like I'm actually watching my son right now on that's the baby monitor. He's just drawing pictures like a good little amazing guy. Yeah, I'm just sitting here by myself, so it's kind of weird talking to the camera, right? This is summer. Yeah, most relaxed 8-hour drive in Ontario. Abuka Falls and the Terry Fox Moor. Yeah, that's exactly that. Calaboca Falls. Yeah, that's exactly where I want to see in Thunder Bay. I'm hoping that we get there early enough from Sault Ste. Marie that we can stop, or we have enough time to go check out some of Thunder Bay, because I know Thunder Bay is beautiful. And I've never been anywhere near there, right? North Bay, I think, is the furthest I've been. So, yeah, I really do want to see Thunder Bay, the Terry Fox Memorial. I've seen videos of it, and actually it just looks beautiful. The falls, those exact falls, I can't remember the name every time, but Calaboca Falls. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. But yeah, that's yeah, Corey. Yeah, I know. Hopefully I can get it there before if it's not too late and we have to just go to the hotel, sleep, and get up and leave. I hope that's not the case, but we'll have to see when we get there. I don't know how far Sault Ste. Marie is from Thunder Bay, because I've never even been to Sault Ste. Marie, so we'll have to see. I know you travel around a lot, Corey. I was always jealous of that. You're always around and about. Same with Ryan, too. Always got around everywhere. But, oh, my light turned off. There we go. No, we're taking, like, it's going to be a huge convoy, so, yeah, it's going to be, like, it's 2 days, I know. We're spending 2 nights, the 14th in Sault Ste. Marie, and then the 15th in Thunder Bay. So I'm hoping that when we get to Thunder Bay, or, yeah, that we leave early enough. Let's go. Oh, yes, brother. Yeah, I'll see you for sure. When you guys hit friggin' Oshawa here or whatever, I'll be joining. You'll see me. Yeah. Yeah, but I can't wait. I'm excited as hell. I'm excited to freeze in my fucking car. It's gonna be awesome. Nah, for real though, like what's the story when you tell people that you went to Winnipeg in July? Nobody's gonna care. Like, you gotta go in, you gotta go in February when it's gonna be fucking cold, right? And then it's a story. Winnipeg in February is a story. Winnipeg in July, nobody gives a shit. So, yeah. Anyway, I gotta get back in. My son's gonna be probably calling me soon. I just came out for a smoke and let him chill. This is actually why I built this shed, is so I could smoke out here, because my son's inside. So I built this shed to just come and, smoke outside. Now I'll be doing my lives, but yeah, I can't wait either. I know, man, I'm excited. This is going to be, like, I never got to take part in any of the convoy last year. I only heard about it on, the 27th, which is, I know it's ridiculous. I never heard about it at all before the 27th last year, and then the 28th I was out. I made a big long video. I was out for 2 hours on 28th, like waving a flag, whatever, but I didn't have time to be any part of the convoy at all. So I'm excited to just do that. I'm excited to, see Winnipeg, to see Northern Ontario, to see anything past friggin' North Bay. So I've always wanted to travel, and then, things happen. I had my son, and I don't regret shit, but I never really have got to yet go out that way or whatever. I will, and I don't, I'll be happy as shit to bring my son when I do, but bring a micro furnace and a 50-foot extension cord. Yeah, just plug it in the outlet. Bingo, car is warm. Yeah, for sure. I got lots of extension cords, so that's no problem. One of them, I got a little tiny heater too. If there is power up there, I didn't even expect that, but I'm gonna bring a generator too. My dad's got a little, well, it's not little, but it's really quiet, and it's a good one that he bought for his boat. He's got a bigger boat, but he bought a little generator that he can run on the back of the boat, so that thing's nice and quiet. Little 4-stroke generator, doesn't make any noise, and all kinds of power. But yeah, I'm gonna get that going in the next week or two. I just gotta clean the carb out and put some new gas in it. If that don't work, then it's just a spark plug. But that thing fires up every time. He told me it didn't, but I know he just grabbed the choke and pulled twice and then gave up on it. So I'll get it going in the next week or whatever. And yeah, worst case, I gotta buy a spark plug and clean out the carb again. But no big deal. I'll get that little generator going. I'll have a little heater. And that'll be just worst case anyway. I have no problem. I'll sit in the friggin' car in the cold. And most of the time we'll be out walking around, meeting people, talking to people, doing whatever, right? So I'm not too worried about it. I've been in the winter. I love the winter. I know everybody hates the winter, hates the snow. I've snowmobiled my whole life. I love the winter. So I'm not too worried. I know I've never been in Winnipeg for the winter, okay? Don't get me wrong, I'm not an idiot. I understand that Winnipeg is a cold belt, and it's friggin' cold out there. I do get it. And I will be taking that into mind with everything I pack. And I'll be figuring out how to, block off part of my car so my heat from myself doesn't go up to the front and leave me, No, there's all different ways you can figure out. People live in igloos, right? So you can figure out how to keep anything warm. If you can keep a friggin', an insulated, I just gotta find out if there's any air holes in the car, seal them up with some spray foam, because I don't really care. I'll seal it up, whatever. I got those things that are insulated and you put in the windshield to stop the sun from baking your dash. I got a few of those I'm going to put up around the windows, stop the heat from getting out that way. It's going to be fun. I got like 10 blankets. I'm the only person. That's why I'm not really offering to car share or nothing. I would love to, but I'm the only person, but I am sleeping in my car. So I'm going to make my bed, and it's going to be, half the car is going to be fucking full of blankets. I'm bringing every blanket I got that doesn't sit on a bed already. So if I need more blankets, I'm going to sandwich my sleeping bag right there in between the... Yeah. Oh, are we booking rooms for Thunder Bay? It's the 15th. The night of the 15th to the 16th. So the 14th, the night of the 14th will be in Sault Ste. Marie. And then the 15th we'll get to Thunder Bay. 16th we'll get to Winnipeg. So yeah, you book it for the night of the 15th. So yeah, I gotta get back inside. This has been, holy shit, 25 minutes. Probably my longest friggin' live so far. And the most viewers. So thanks a lot, guys. That's awesome. And I didn't even get that nervous this time. So that's a big plus. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm excited as hell to get to Winnipeg. If you haven't yet, join this group right here. The bottom one there. That'll give you all the information on the convoy going west from the east. that's going to be coming through, picking us up, and then we're picking up a whole bunch of other convoys on the way, Niagara Falls, all those. But yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited. Hey, Rick, I'm excited as hell. And I'll hope to see you all there. It's going to be fun as hell. Have a good night, guys. Take it easy. Freedom!